What's your I did not see that one coming story? I'm a bartender at a small airport lounge. Nothing fancy, mostly tired travelers and old guys who drink gin like it's water. But last month, something happened that completely blindsided me. It was a Wednesday, mid-shift, barely anyone there. I was wiping down the counter when this older man walks in, mid-70s maybe, with a backpack that looked like it had been dragged through a war. He had a bit of a limp and ordered just water, no ice. He sat at the far end of the bar, pulled out a tiny laptop, like early 2000s tiny, and stared at the screen like it was a TV. I didn't think much of it, but about 30 minutes in, he calls me over. "Hey kid," he says, "you know computers, right?" I shrugged. "Sort of. What's up?" He pushes the laptop across the bar. The thing wheezed like an asthmatic microwave. He said, "I need a file off this, a video. It keeps freezing." I look. The file is called Sunday Morning 2005.move. It won't open. The system's ancient. I tell him, I might need a flash drive or something to pull this off. He nods and pulls one out, like he'd been carrying it just for this moment. I plug it into the POS computer behind the bar, because honestly, I felt bad. The man looked heartbroken. When it finally loaded, I watched just enough to make sure it worked. A young girl, maybe 6, dancing in a living room in pajamas. You can hear a woman laughing behind the camera. I go back to him and say, "It's on the drive now," and he just breaks, full-on sobbing, loud, chest-heaving cries. I panic. I run over with napkins and water. People start looking. I ask him if he's okay, if he needs anything, and he says, "That's my daughter. She died 2 months after that video. She would have been 24 this year." I didn't know what to say, so I sat with him for like 20 minutes, just sat there. Before he left, he slipped me a $20 bill and said, "You brought her back to me, just for a second. Thank you." He left the water half drunk. I thought that was it. Fast forward to this Monday. My manager calls me into the back, says a guy from corporate wants to talk to me. Now I'm sweating. I think I messed up the till or something. I go in and there's this dude in a tailored suit with a briefcase and everything. He introduces himself as the vice president of customer experience, says he was contacted by a Mr. Hammond, the old man. Turns out Mr. Hammond owns like 12% of the airport's parent company. He's filthy rich, and he told corporate that I'm the reason he's renewing his stake. People like him, the VP says, don't care about profit margins. They care about humanity. You reminded him why it matters. And then he tells me I'm being promoted to lounge manager. Full benefits, a raise, and get this. They're flying me and my sister to Paris because Mr. Hammond said we both deserved something beautiful. I still have the flash drive. I don't know why I kept it, but I did. So yeah, that's my I did not see that coming story. From lost video files to Paris, all because I said yes to a man who just needed a little help.